Good afternoon, DC parents. We're so thankful that you guys have jumped into our monthly update. If you're watching this video, it's because you don't want to read the email, and I understand. So let me read it to you. I'm going to share my screen in case you want to watch along, or you can just prop this up and ignore it as I read through. So September is here, which means the school year is in full swing. Literally about 4 more days until September starts. So thank you guys so much for letting us invest in your kids for one more year. We cannot wait to see what's ahead. We love to see your kids grow and take their next steps in their spiritual journey. We're so thankful for you guys. So here are some things that's happening in DC Kids. The next biggest thing that we have on our list is September 7th at Wednesday night, 6:30 p.m. is Trick Shots and Treats. Now, as we're kicking off our new small group semester, we're encouraging you guys, the parents, to join a small group during this Wednesday night. While you're going to a small group, any of our elementary kids are going to be able to jump in. We're going to have some awesome trick shot games. They're going to be winning lots of candy. So we'll have a lot of fun with your kids while you are jumping into a small group. Now, even if you've signed up for a Sunday night small group or a Monday night small group, your kids can still come to this one Wednesday night event for our parents who are in small groups and their kids. All right. As far as that, we don't have any else much very big on the calendar. We are looking forward to Turkey on the Go coming up in November. But as far as September and October, here's a little bit of opportunities for you in DC Kids and in order to help support what we do. Always, we are looking to continue to increase our impact and our reach and how we can support you guys. Often we see the big picture and we always need that little bit extra help. So one of the things that I've heard people say before is we didn't know you needed help. And so we're just putting out here's the different areas that we could use some support. In September for this coming theme, we'll go more in depth into it soon, but it's going to be animated. And so we're going to be looking at the major prophets and their major feelings. And if you have any animated movie posters or memorabilia that you'd let us borrow so that we can decorate, let us know. As far as October, so looking a month ahead, our next theme is going to be Hear Me Roar. It's going to be zoo themed. And we're going to be exploring Daniel and his friends' adventures in Babylon. And we're going to learn how and why we can be courageous just like they were. If you have any stuffed zoo animals, zookeeper outfits, zoo type style stuff that you want to use, or you have some fantastic ideas on how to make our place look like a zoo, let us know. We'd love to have you help with that. If you'd like to just look at our list and donate something directly, we've got the link right here to our Amazon wish list. You can pull it up and it lists everything that we'll need. Now, if you aren't able to give financially, but you do want to give some of your time, here are some different areas that we could use the most help. Our check-in team members, we're still looking for a few more check-in team members for the 9 a.m. or the 11 a.m. Just to help rotate out some people. It's about an hour and a half commitment per week, and it's a pretty simple process once you really get familiar with it. So if you want to help out with a small group leader assistant, you can jump in with one of our small group leaders on Sunday mornings and just help them out. We're growing in our elementary rooms, especially now that kids are getting back into routine. Parents are coming. You guys are coming back. We're so excited. And so we're having a lot more kids jump into our 9 a.m. service. And we're very excited about that. But because of that, we'll also need a little bit extra help. In our 9 a.m. infant room team member, we could use one more adult, 16 years or older, to help out in that room, as well as for this second service, the 11 a.m. service too. Now, some two key areas that we could use some development in is our worship leaders, and so high energy dancing, as well as towards the end of it, kind of just singing and encouraging the kids to participate along. And then as well as DC 139, our special needs team members. We need some assistance with those. So if you have a heart for either one of those and want to jump in, let us know. Last would be our social media director. One thing that I just do, if you guys are on our DC Kids Facebook page, we get the link at the bottom of the email. You notice that I just kind of go through what's in the email. I'd love to be able to make it more of a community. And so if you have a heart for that, let me know. These are the different areas that you can help out with if you want to. So go ahead. If you're interested, you can send me an email at justinfinley@destination-church.org, or you can get a head start on the Dream Team process by filling out the application, and which we got the link right there. Now, here is more in depth of what we're teaching this Sunday. Starting off on September Fourth, I believe. Yes. So if you've ever gotten a little emotional during your favorite Disney or Pixar movie, you know that animation can be a powerful tool not only to tell big stories, but also to make us feel big feelings too. In this 4-week series, we're going to look at some stories in the Old Testament prophets, some of those major prophets, and we explore those feelings. And so the stories are going to remind kids that God cares about our big feelings. And with God, we can feel secure, we can feel comforted, we can feel valued, and we can feel loved, even when our emotions tell us otherwise. So it's going to be an amazing, amazing series called Animated, looking at those four things: security, making sure God knows God's protecting us, making sure we know that He cares for us, that He loves us, and He values us. So we've got a little family guide. You can click the link and download it, and it'll help you continue the conversation at home. I'm telling you guys, as much as possible, the more that you continue these conversations at home and are having, even if it's not what we're teaching, but spiritual conversations at home, the more they're going to know that church isn't just a 1 day a week thing, but it is a lifetime thing. It is following Jesus as an everyday moment. So, as far as a little tip of the month, our world continues to be more connected, and it's becoming impossible to almost avoid all the negative, stressful, and scary news that comes out on social media all the time. And actually, you'll see in one of the tip videos that we're providing, the social media age is dropping by the year, and so the average age for how often they're engaged in social media. And so this is a lot for any of us to process, all these hard things that come out through social media, and it can especially be hard for kids. And so avoiding bad news altogether isn't a realistic option. So how do we help them process? This is a great, great little tip video. Just gives you 2 or 3 super simple tips on how to help your kids process through things that they see on social media. So as far as our resource of the month, we've got a little video by Molly Wright. She is one of the youngest ever TED Talk speakers, and she talks about researched ways that parents and caregivers can give and support healthy brain development. And the secret is a little bit more fun and a lot simpler than we may think. So check out the video as well. It's an amazing little just informational video and keeps us well minded on and well focused on how to help our kids develop. So that's all that we have for today. Last question is just scale of 1 to 10. How helpful are the emails? We'd love to know. I know I send them out every month. I know a lot of you guys jump in to read them, and I'm so thankful. But I want to know how helpful they are for you. So let me know. You can send me a text, send me an email. Scale of 1 to 5. 5 if you love them. 1 if you never even look at them. So, all right, that's all that we have for today. I hope you guys have a fantastic week and a fantastic month, and we look forward to seeing you guys on Sunday.